Right. Set the timer. Alright, I'm gonna mute the mic a bit so I can nom on my food. We shall continue on.
Just say the word. More where that came from. 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 More where that came from.
We can't have a Star Wars game without epic music. After all, how's it going, Ultimate, by the way? It is good. Droid maintenance area has been sealed by the emergency lockdown. However, new programming has been introduced. Keep it from opening even if the lockdown is cancelled. There's no way to shut down the field that you can see from this terminal. It means anyone inside the facility is effectively cut off in the hangar bay. In the past day, a series of explosions in the Paragus mining facility has been enacted. Emergency lockdown. So let's say keep healing while you're like going through the menus. Did I go that way? The dead end. I want to go faster, but I don't want to activate this burst of speed. It's so slow to walk around, but the cure is worse than the disease, if you will. No blasters or other explosive weapons are allowed in Paragus. How many blasters have we found so far? Like 50? You're free from work. Need to rest. I don't know, I'm catching up. Probably not catching up anytime soon. Oh, I guess we already came here.
More where that came from.
Ow. Rude.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
More than what came from. Probably. Next stream won't be tomorrow though, because I got to do a long drive tomorrow. Droid lockout bypass. Next stream will probably be Saturday, most likely be the next stream. computer use, security use. It's good if I need to use him. Well, it's not like he's really taking damage. So, eh. Alright, let's finish the rest of this food before it gets cold.
This door's magnetically sealed. I can't believe this. The ship's right out there, and we can't get to it. Huh? What is that piece of junk saying? How can you even understand that noise? Alright, well, if he can slice the door open from the terminal above, don't let me stop him.
Yeah, food's done, but now my hands are all sticky. I'll be back in just a second. Sticky hands, yep. The food was too good, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, good thing the game auto-pauses. Or else that droid would have murdered us there. Oh, Kamina got his hands on me. He did indeed. When are we gonna get to use these credits? I'm assuming once I'm off this place. We're back on a planet. Then what am I to use? I guess that worked. Oh god. No. Sneak attack 4. Pushes in stealth. Good enough. Droid upgrade class 2.
I hear you.
I'll see you down there, Mr. Droid. Oh. God damn it. Damn it. Gotta love the AI. We just run through all these mines. I should have, like, went solo there. In stealth mode so I can get rid of those mines. Same thing. Armor Mark 1, same thing. Got 3 of these now. My interface. Got 4 of these now. Alright. I stay here. You go into Zelda mode. Go disarm these. It was kind of evil putting like enemies in front of a bunch of mines though, because I mean, logically, you weren't in solo mode at that point, everybody would just like jump toward them, any melee character. I do enjoy a nice sonic mine. Rude. Poison in there. Reroute the main control system, slice the system, destroy the console to open decontamination. Slice it, I guess. How much does it cost for the other guys to do that? Let's see. Robot. It's one part. Way better. 4 spikes. Everybody stay here. Ow.
Been poison.
Okay, everybody stay back a little further here. Well, you're perfectly fine, but you open that door over there and it just spreads into it for no apparent reason. Good thing this breathing mask could be, like, transferred from one end of the place to the other.
Poison.
Why is he in there? What the fuck, man?
I hear you.
Get out of the room, you dumbass. He's gonna die. Whatever. We don't need him. Why is he, like, back in the fucking room? Is he a dumbass? Every time I, like, look up, he's just, like, he just runs back in the room for no freaking apparent reason. He's not supposed to move when you go to solo mode. It is. It's the best KOTOR until they come out with KOTOR 3, which of course will never happen. Stuck. Reflector Mark II. Yeah, probably. They're gonna make a they were gonna make a remake of at least one, but that got canceled, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, KOTOR is all but, like, you know, non-existent now. Definitely the best Star Wars games out there, but we'll never see another one again. We'll enjoy the ones we can. Yep. Oh yeah, like a remake of 1 would have been good, but... we'll never get it. It's the loading ramp to the Ebon Hawk. Once aboard, you'll be leaving the mining facility for good. Do it. Like saluting the ship there.
Quick!
Is
we need some time
the Old
to
Republic
fire
still
up the
running?
engine. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
So many dudes. I think one like shot of this laser would be enough to like explode them to a million pieces.
We've got company.
It's like an anti-ship laser. Sure, Servo is obviously joking. One Sith assault trooper remains. Oh no, one. We're doomed.
All right, let's get out of here.
Raise your hand. What happened? Good thing you arrived now, or we would have left you behind.
I have no intention of being left behind. Now, let us leave.
Are these like hand blasters doing any sort of like... You think those would do 0 damage? Damn it. Why do we have the stormtroopers man the ship guns again?
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
We're in the asteroids. Maybe the explosion will destroy them.
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
No any choice. Do it.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
Killed them all. Some very explosive asteroids. What the hell? Are they mining TNT or something?
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because
Yeah, the
between
planet was kind of
droids,
in rough
a
shape.
Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
They were, yeah. Roger was his way to Telos.
To aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus.
Did you know I was on board the Harbinger?
Difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
That's an unusual set of circumstances.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
I don't remember any of this.
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
How do we get to Paragus?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
I was doing like pop goes the weasel there for a second. Since you repaired the ship, you got us to Paragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
How do we pin Sith? How do we stop them?
That
How do we
is
join
not
them?
an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
You're to fight us. I say we fight back.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
Any enemy can be fought and killed.
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
Mandalorian Wars were my choice.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
Only the Sith will pay the price for crossing me.
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn.
The Sith looking for me.
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
Next time someone calls me a Jedi, they'll be lying in a pool of their own blood.
Sith will dare to accuse you of such. They believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
What happened to the Jedi?
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
The Jedi in Dantooine and Coruscant.
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed.
Jedi are dead, gone, and good riddance.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them. But we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account.
10.
I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
Yeah, he mentions this was like 10 years after like the Worth Malik and stuff, so yeah, it's just 10 years after. Oh, I'm starting to just notice my face. I'm starting to look a little dark there. I'm starting to look like a little bit of varicose veins in the cheeks. Sure, she can take care of herself.
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
What are you talking
Are
about?
you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minoc. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minoc. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
It'll shut you up. I'll go check on her. Dark side points gained. How far into the dark side are we now? We look pretty evil. Not really that far. We're definitely it's definitely visible in our portrait, though. Well, there is. That's what the Grey Jedi are. Grey Jedi are like in between, right? So they kind of use both the dark and light side powers, but they're fairly neutral. So there is Grey Jedi. At least in this game. I mean, in these games, I'm assuming there was a thing in like the Star Wars lore as well. Dark side musical sting, yeah. Down, 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 down.
Look, not like I care or anything, but...
How's it going, buddy? Stop moving around, Chip. It's hard to find you. Damaged HK unit. It looks like the remains of an HK unit, but an older and more corroded than the one you encountered in Paragus. Our core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts appear to be missing. Looks like this droid is missing 4 critical components. Droid processor, replacement droid chassis. The control cluster is supposed to be stored in the chassis and its vocabulator. You have the vocabulator. You've installed the droid's vocabulator. Must find more things. Gotta rebuild HK-47. Ice Jedi, Fire Jedi, Time Jedi, the whole gambit. Yes, it is KOTOR. Give them a bunhawk. What? We're perfectly fine to step out into space, aren't we? Heat repair. So I can have the droid make this if I wanted to. Blue Saber Jedi. We gotta have all the lightsaber colors.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
Refer to your hand. The choice was yours.
Of course it was. I knew what was necessary, and that I was the only one who stood between you and him. This wound is a physical thing and will fade with time. It was
that's not
necessary.
how.
Some things may only be learned from sacrifice.
I felt the pain and loss of your hand. What would happen if you
I
died?
do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
Extreme. I felt my hand was dipped in molten carbonite.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker.
You say my life is tied to yours.
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
It's a threat to me and an inconvenience. We need to sever it now.
If you think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
I've never heard of a link like this before in Holocrons or the Jedi histories.
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
Convenient. You and Kreia possess the Force Chain special ability. When either of you uses a Force power on yourself, the other gains benefit as well.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
You tell me what happened since the Mandalorian Wars?
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
Oh no, about Revan and Malak. So I'm totally not one of them.
As you know, Revan and Malak went to war against the Mandalorians, and you followed under Revan's banner. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
That was the Jedi Civil
Revan
War.
and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
Or Malak and the Sith defeated.
As all Sith do, without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
What happened to Revan?
No one knows. Certainly not I.
Sure.
Korriban lies in ruins. Revan is gone, and the blade of war she promised to stab into the heart of the galaxy has withdrawn. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
Totally not right in front of you. So Revan saved the Republic. Seeing Revan abandon the war.
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
Because weak and deserve to win.
Perhaps. It is sometimes difficult to find the truth in the Jedi Civil War. Was it the Republic that defeated Malak, or was it Revan? If it was Revan, then the Republic was never truly tested.
Which was canon to the Mandalorian TV show. Retconned, yeah. Yeah, Disney kind of retconned the entire series, which is unfortunate. The Gal, this extended universe stuff? Yeah, no, none of it exists. Republic 1 is the only true.
A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
That's the thing, though. I mean, you know, the Star Wars, the main series movies were just like the, you know, the prequels and the original series. Anything past that, the extended universe is all like kind of built up by, you know, different people, right? So Disney wanted to kind of extend their own stuff into those extended universes. It's kind of hard to do without just saying, oh yeah, this stuff is retconned, doesn't exist. And they don't have any like creative license of like, oh yeah, well, you know, these things happen in this era, so we have to kind of like assume this stuff has actually happened and work around that, which, yeah. Of course, you know, any actual Star Wars fans doesn't give a damn about Disney's retcon. All this stuff is still like the true stuff. Probably could have avoided his fate for too long. Let them burn.
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you.
What do you mean?
The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come.
Should we just preface it with all with legends have it long, long ago? Yeah. I think I've heard no.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
That isn't so bad, just, well, maybe he is. Crack his skull into the bulkhead if he tries.
Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first and his allies next.
So evil, evil. I don't think I've even heard the light side points jingle yet. Oh, our background's all red now. We've truly descended to the dark side. Ultimate evil. Why does he have his blaster out as he's using the console? I don't think you need your blaster out there, buddy. Gonna shoot that
How's our
computer.
passenger? She's still aging?
Someone without much to say sure says a lot.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Good luck, you're that desperate. She looks good to you. You must have taken a blaster hit when I wasn't looking.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent Navicomputer, trust me,
I know, right?
we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
After spacing that old witch, of course.
Just cut the chatter and stick to piloting.
You call this piloting? This is nothing. If Paragus
Yeah, exactly,
had
it's
any
nothing.
place other than Telos
Typing
in
in
its
the air.
astrogation charts, trust me, that's where we'd be headed.
Well, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life.
Should be there before too long.
You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you. So, what happened?
What are you talking about?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Yeah, where is mine? Jedi is not defined by their weapon.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
What double-bladed? It was 2 single hits, technically. Okay, with double-bladed. I already went like 2 weapon, though. The blade seems awesome, though. Was there a double blade in the first game? Or was that something they added in the second game? I forget.
Huh. I hear the twin blades are harder to master, but they can make enemies stampede over each other running for cover. A lot of Jedi in the Mandalorian Wars use double-bladed sabers. A more aggressive blade gives you more slaughter per swing. Hey, you didn't go red, did you?
Blood red. Actually, it was. The crystal was redder than the little Lygrix's eye.
Great. Maybe you and that Sith Lord can have a party after we're dead. Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now.
Wasn't the first.
Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
I think having it would just drive them to hug me harder.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Tiny's just pretending to type on the computer. He's not even a keyboard in front of him. He's literally like, even if there was like nothing to type on. Like typing in front of one of these things. Yeah. It's another Coruscant.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
How long will this take?
Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Hells no. This is outrageous. You don't have any evidence.
You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened.
If you just go along with this, we're leaving.
Look around you. Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
I'll go it one way or another. You'll pay me for the trouble.
Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
He probably didn't. He just understood the tone.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
A force cage. This is ridiculous.
As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
Don't tell us, by the way. A few hours ahead. Nice. Catching up. So be it, but I'll remember this.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Why'd we naked all of a sudden?
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
Let me out of this cage and we'll see how disappointed you really are.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
Let's get this over with.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave her alone.
Time to die.
Wanna fight? Then try me, if you've
I
got
did.
the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice.
How's it going to end right now?
But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match for my skills.
What are you calling old? Oh wait, her. That was
The
easy.
security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on,
No deal.
Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Impressive. You allowed an assassin to infiltrate her ranks.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
Good, someone noticed only after he tried to kill me.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragas matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our
Super
ability.
evil. But no, this is just, you know, it's just eczema. That's really not evil or anything. Best of your ability? That's not very inspiring. Just take me to my quarters.
Officer, got Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Get out.
Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think,
We
Rhea?
cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should
Always meditating.
rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Rest. Yeah, there's beds right behind you guys. So we didn't get any dark points there. Maybe we did, it just didn't tell us we did. I recommend it just goes to stealth. It's like, oh, stealth. Like, goddamn, leave my stealth alone. Alright, powers. Yeah, let's go with horror. Just completely naked.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Teach me more about the
Very
Force.
well. What is it that drives you?
Want to build a lightsaber.
Indeed. A Jedi tool and a Sith weapon. And why do you need such a thing?
Represents power and can help me slaughter enemies quicker, faster.
Listen to me. There is much weight, much craving attached to such a tiny thing of light. A lightsaber, any weapon, only achieves worth in how it is wielded, in the effort, in the struggle of one who holds it. Such a weapon does not make a Jedi or a Sith, and at times it makes them much, much
It's
less
just beeping in the
than they
meantime.
are.
But how do I make
The
one?
knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place. Very well. What is
Teach me any
the
lightsaber forms.
Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho. The simplest of the forms return to you
Shicho.
as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with experience.
Bye. Down, down, down. Evil.
Look, I know we've been through some rough times so far, but you need to stop letting it get to you.
My features trouble you.
Well, the signs are starting to show. You don't look like you've slept in weeks. Or a year.
Let's play Pazak. This is just random.
Alright, but I'm out of credits. So it's Republic Senate rules.
Like Senate rules.
That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything. It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
Sure.
Sure, shouldn't be a problem.
So Zach will show up in the completed quest section on the journal screen whenever you need to access it. For each Zach match, you must select 10 cards to form your side deck. Where these cards will be randomly drawn. 2 cards number +1 to +5. Create a side deck and then play other cards. Blah 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 blah. Have your face-up cards total higher than your opponent's hand without exceeding a total of 20. If their total is greater than 20 at the end of the turn, a bust. Opponent wins the set. Player must win 3 sets to win the match. Player draws a card from the main deck. Plays it face up. You can turn this done automatically. Oop, wrong one. Oh, wins the set. What? Ooh. You select and turn, you will automatically draw another card at the start of your next turn. Remember, cards, blah, blah, blah. Yes, and turn. And turn. Whatever. Yep. Because that's the true game. Because these guys are still calling. It's like, oh man, these guys are obviously sleeping or something. Been ringing them for the last 30 minutes. What? Use. Use. ID Soka Linu, TSF officer.
Maybe we can get back to sleep now.
Ignore. God damn it.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
Yeah, where am I? Did I go somewhere?
I've come to inform you that the Talosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Sibbenhawk still
The
impounded.
vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the
All right, somebody answer the
paperwork at
phone.
Front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
Oh, mighty sweet droid.
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Oh, I mean, I basically destroyed the
We
facility.
can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's
Might
the
exit
Hawk
there.
or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
I mean, I was the one who blew up the entire facility. I might not have, like, you know, sabotaged everything, but I blew it up on the way out. So, yeah. You know that from experience.
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
Yeah. People really want orcs and elves. I mean, to be fair, Final Fantasy XII was ahead mainly because of the previous votes it had. But everybody's seen Final Fantasy XII. How many people have seen orc and elves, right? It's always the curiosity factor. It's like, huh, what is this game I've never heard of? Why do we need to leave?
Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Paragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Paragus come calling.
Why would Telos be doomed?
Because it depends on Citadel Station, and the Citadel depends on Paragian fuel and the Republic's senators.
Citadel?
The Citadel's
What, are
fuel
we
source
playing
went up with the mining facility.
Mass Effect now?
And the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
This is clearly a prequel to Mass Effect. What do you think, Kreia?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, what do you think?
The Jedi. I should see if I can find anything out here.
It is unlikely, but we shall see.
Like, can we shut up that alarm now? No incoming calls, but why is it still ringing? It's clearly still ringing. Shut it up. I think the game is bugged. They forgot to close their... Telosian.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Good old flatworms. You vote for the Trillius game? This game didn't have one. I don't know. I mean, Dark Rose Valkyrie is a Compile Hearts game there, so that's pretty much the Trillius game right there. It's like a Nep wannabe. What's this about? No. Yes, go on. You get to the point. Heal me.
Perhaps Choda Habat should turn his eyes to his own people if they truly suffer so.
Original module 082 West. Doesn't sound worth my while.
The war has really inflated prices here in the... The war has really inflated prices here in the...
The war has really inflated prices here.
Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Download area map. The color. Lieutenant Gren is released you from the house arrest. You must remain on board the Citadel station. Knox ID. Must visit TSF station, enter main module 081. Complete the necessary paperwork to get it, and the rest of it belongs out of impound. Gotta do that first, I guess. Get our stuff. Lesson Scout is Batu Rem, TSF officer, Citadel station, made an attempt on your life while you were in prison there. Might be worth trying to figure out who hired him and why. How these doors don't actually go to anywhere. They look like they're doors that would go to an apartment complex, but clearly, according to the map, there's like an elevator right there. They're just fake doors.
Something up? Alright, but I'm out of credit.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment?
Stealing your shit. Helping myself. What does it look
You
like?
think I'm just gonna let you get away with this?
And you're gonna stop me?
Yes, I will. I'm not going to let you push me around in my own place. Now get out of here before I get the TSF to throw you in jail.
I'm not gonna take that from you.
Why not? You didn't seem to have a problem taking everything else.
You're right, I guess I'll take your life too.
What? You are crazy.
Get wrecked.
Our psychotic urge is all that drives you.
Hell yes.
Don't know what even came over me. 1 second we were just standing there talking, and then...
I am not speaking to you, fool. Be silent.
Press me on this and I'll add your body to the pile.
Oh, I grow weary of this. Perhaps time will allow my words to take root if your common sense will not permit it.
Evil.
Tu nizamanja yuma lordawata no sanasika.
Who are you?
What
do you do here? Some very slimy tentacles. Let me guess, you have a gambling debt you must pay off?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
And what's the problem?
Jikono tayo yun palawalit ba siya makaranwa ni rotu guru ni churota.
I could lose. Perhaps he cheated.
Sunekung nihon kakato tigo pumalia bista hetakawata rakawa karatonga. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune kavadumpa munsuru kuplalia wa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Good luck, I won't save you from your own stupidity.
Watakratunji mularayi mulakritirite krakolo mebosa.
Let's take those credits off you. I know, right? Where does he keep his credits? Recommend force deflection. Disable droid. Level 12, the next heal one. I mean, also grab the force deflection. Not really much else.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle.
The war is really in.
Zerka's mercenaries are.
Yes? Have you come?
Impossible.
Tonoranga Manakan, Ipoinchua, Tonos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata, Tonos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata.
You sell droid parts.
Ilwamagro, May Rangana Noruta.
And what else I saved? Time for you to play. How am I gonna catch up if you play the game?
Just say the word.
Oh, sorry, we don't have our stuff yet.
I hear you.
So the objective, you can't catch up.
Donos Imeragith. Wanna...
Door's open, you can walk in, right? Alright, need to go to the entertainment sector or whatever to pick up our shit. 1 second, guys. I'm back, sorry. Go by packaging for the, whatever the hell it's called there. Meta, whatever, the new game. It's a big box. That over here. Entertainment module 81. What else is there in here? We can go to Residential Module West. Money Exchange Corporation. Yeah, let's go get our shit first. Graphics is an option to remove the blur effect from Speed Force. Yeah, lucky you. I wish the Xbox version had that option. It's not in mine. Sucks. Yep, you can go fast. I'm stuck with the puke inducer.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
Who's gonna be better in this place? Nope. No, it is not better. Oh god. Oh god, what did I do? If I use...
Just say the word.
There. He walks down.
Terewana jun konata delera guno tuna. Dai rinto ron kawrekare papanala ranshinga. Derache wemenoto torere senesenten.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him.
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorakto guru katpada. Fiora tora pada no ringatel camarada telefibu numbu de veterana chenirara.
Kick
Not
his
even
ass.
an apology. That won't do at all.
What's going on here?
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
Easy enough, just teach him a lesson.
That was the plan, Chief. Now why don't you run along? This doesn't involve you.
Yeah, there's a good lesson right there. Blaster to the gut. You won't forget that one. Some dancing ladies in here. I don't speak whatever language this is, but I like what I see. Download area map. Double Brothers Emporium. TSF station. Let's go there first, get our shit.
Yes.
We're gonna go all dark side. Dark side or bust. This should just be a big pile of puppies right here. And it's like, alright, how many do you want to kick over the edge? Get a dark side point every time. Now, if you stay in the middle with your... you keep doing light and dark, you can kind of stay as a gray Jedi kind of thing. RPG fan! Thanks to Raid, how's it going? What are you playing today? Blaster Master. Nice. The NES version? Speaking less.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance?
Then Gren said to come here to get the Ebon Hawk and rest my possessions out of
I will
impound.
call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone.
What?
The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
Son of a... Be gone. Because of wisdom? Nice. How was that one? I'll have to pick that one up at some point. I was going to say once it goes on sale, but it's a Nintendo game. Of course, it's not going to go on sale.
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is
especially at you.
While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
I'll wait here until you give me another ship before someone gets hurt.
There is nothing I can do. I am sorry for what has happened, but the situation is beyond me. I cannot legally supply you with another vessel.
there anything more the TSF can do?
Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board.
Give me my shit.
Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them.
Good, I'll need my blaster to stick a hole through your head. So much shit. This wasn't everything, though. Atten's ribbed jacket, ribbed for her pleasure. And rest your hands. You played a bit of NES World Championship and Blaster Master. Nice. How was the NES Championship thing? Good, at least. Two more Vibro Swords now. I think these are like... Oh, Vibro Swords versus Vibro Blades. These are probably not dual wielding though. Well, I guess they are, but they don't have the balance thing. So a little more damage, but not balanced. Well, like NES Remix, challenge your speedrunning skills and times. I need to finish that NES Remix thing at some point. Is the one we had upgraded? I mean, is there one of these that I had, is the disruptor rifle? Yeah, it's the one. I knew one of these I had upgraded.
Just say the word.
Fully stocked. Yep, everybody wants Orcs and Elves to win. It's got a nice lead now. pure red, so evil. Right, now we can go explore and kill a whole bunch of people, including this, especially this droid. Can we kill him? No. Damn it. Give me back that mine.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
Alright, where are we going next? So we can go, let's go to the canteen, I guess, while we're here. Do 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 do. Dancing Twi'leks. Such amazing music. Luxa.
Hello there.
Hello, Luxa.
Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later.
Who are you?
If you're asking me that, beautiful, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
Keep out of matters that don't concern you.
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
With an inflated view of himself.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Bennock, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you?
Don't care.
With me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men, other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the woman alone, Bennock. I bet she'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Lux, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Bennock. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
Right, mess with me and you're dead.
Just leaving anyway. Come on.
Wise man.
Coward.
Welcome to the Entertainment Module 081 Cantina. How can I assist you?
What sort of entertainment do you have here?
We feature Citadel Station's most talented all-Bith band around the clock, as well as live
When are they coming on?
You won't find any holograms here. Casual Pazak players should be able to find a friendly match in the game room. Or, if you're a bit more seasoned, we have daily tournaments with some of the best players in the Outer Rim. Cards too slow for you? Try your hand at Citadel Station's Spoon Track and see if you can challenge the all-time records. Last but not least, we feature only the finest cuisine and beverages from Ryloth to Coruscant.
Time to do some Pazak.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pazak?
Here's a goodbye. Flip 3 and 6. Advanced Pazak side deck. For use of the Pazak deck, this card changes the sign, positive or negative, of all of your 3s and 6s in play. Sounds confusing.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pazak?
Sure
Play.
thing. Just for fun, or shall we lay some credit down?
Play for credits.
If you insist.
I can either tie him or also just let him win that one. If he used the card, I could at least, like, tie him, but if I use 2 cards at that point. Nice. Tie. It's a tie. I got nice for 2-2 cards, and I'm 1 game ahead. Play card.
Well done. Care to play again?
Involving 40 credits. Woo. Yes, the Cantina song in this place, man. It's definitely a banger.
Green Lord Jawata Jortungi Chiwi Wewata Mama. Kinchu Sachiki, Watike Butimilia, no Wishtiketa Kunu Blatindikum.
Practice run.
Bamunsuru Kuplagi.
Perhaps you should let me run the course for free.
Kawana Bota Yutatanga Kinamatura.
Okay, what button does what? What the hell? Oh, there's a jump button. Is there a jump button in the first one? I remember there being a jump. Those mines just like instantly just stop. These tracks are long as shit.
Gavadumpa Munsuru Kuplaliyawa. Bo Bagarag. Gavadumpa Muns. Kawana Pong. Gavadumpa Munsur. Gavadumpa Muns. Kawana Botong.
Damn it. Every time I always hit that one. What a race. A little steep. Worthy for hike. For high, yeah, persuasion. Every time. What a race. Do it for free. Nope, 100. You have to pay 100 now. Can't persuade him again. I guess only got one freebie. Or did so poorly where he's just like, nah, you're paying me this time. He didn't crash this time. He's built up immunity. That's got to be a pretty decent score. Oh, come on. What are the track records? I had like 41 something. What was it? Oh, come on. How did I not beat any of the records when I'm like literally the second place? I mean, I obviously beat some records if I'm in second place. I beat the second place's record. Yeah, this game loves its blur. It's like I'm using force speed. Yeah, you need to definitely need to be perfect like earlier on. I mean, I came close and I definitely missed some of them.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Missing that one there is just too bad.
Davadumpa. Punta Chivita. Dovrei con Willy.
Many of those there. I got. We're always cheating these races. Cheating how? It gets so blurry, it's like hard to see anything. It's weird how all the Twi'leks sound exactly the same. On behalf of Hara. Give me the girl or I kill you. Be dealing with my blaster. Something one in exchange. I'll wager her on a game for Zach.
Buchanchi, Yumabogra Panka, Bolatachki, Sikiki, Kituma, Umalebeva Stupa Cosa Chicagisa, Kipavicho Samarlin, Wadongarino, Harango de Viceperito Mos, Taromota Basta Shanjarun Mabako do Soto.
Doesn't credit it is.
Una panca di planito Bamananga.
Doing great. Oops, that was the wrong button. Let's try that again. Hail Hydra Sith. How's it going? Doing great. Being as evil as always. Let's try that again. Let's not do as horrible. Gordon Fault.
Something I can do for you?
What do you do at Sursa?
Zerka employee, Citadel Station branch, number 85. Finally worked my way out of the trenches into a promotion. Then Zerka transferred me here to the Outer Rim to manage the military reclamation effort. And I wasn't
best music
either. Now I've got Lorso as my new superior in a career that's going nowhere.
Tell me about Lord Zoom.
Gianna Lorso. That woman's a forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, and then I'll move in for the kill.
I think you have a problem with women.
That's not the point. This has nothing to do with whether she's a man, woman, Duros, or droid. She's got her hands in too many dirty little... whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
Power of stream, nice. It's more Pazak. You gotta love the Pazak. Except, I need more cards. But I don't want... See if we can cheese this. Alright. Let's win this. See if he cheats.
Kawanabot. Takume. Kabadumpam dahupa. Kawanabot. Kimpawicho samar. Greg King.
At least to use the card. $15. Alright, let's hit the right button this time. Stand. Okay, at least to use the card. Play card. Man, he was trying really hard there, but... Keep his words, what?
Tayaita, tapos na nansata. Kawana bota, yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tapos...
Great, I got a slave. Keep dancing. Stay here, I'll collect your earnings later. Hey, give me all your money. Yes, give them to me. $800. Damn. I mean, I assume the he gave her or she gave him her earnings before she left his servitude. All of a sudden, I get $800. Yep, she was dancing for eternity. You go tell the dude that, he's ours now to do as we please.
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Isis has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indented to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would.
It's always the same story. Things are going well, no one ever thanks the Republic. Oh, the problems start. That's always where the fingers are pointed first.
Well, if our treasury continues to be sound, projects like this one, Onderon, will be the next dead planet on the outer rim.
Weird conversations, just like random dudes.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later.
We will. Is there a second entrance to the cantina? He was a different cantina. I swear there was another cantina over here. Or I assumed it was the same cantina, but... What did I was like hiding in the corner. I was looking over here and I just assumed there was no door there. It's just right there. Alright, what's next? Go back to that one and tell the dude the good news. We haven't gone to the Dobo Brothers Emporium. God, no. Oh, why did I do that? It's like using the boots of blinding speed in Morrowind. You gotta close your eyes. You're going fast, but you don't see anything. Just let me shop. What we got? We got some Pizzak cards. It's all. Just sells a whole bunch of Pizzak cards. And some clothing and parts. Well, shield generators is really good value. I guess it's good if you're in an area with fire damage. It's all these data pads. Fill up my inventory of crap. Oh god, the speed isn't gone yet. Mandalorian battle armor, heavy armor. I don't think anybody has heavy armor. Exchange negotiator. 1-to-1 plus 1-to-6 physical. Stun. Sith War Sword. Sounds awesome. For the most favored lightsabers, some Sith prefer the more visceral feel of metal cutting flesh. These blades are usually blended with cortosis to protect against lightsaber sparing damage. 3 to 17. Just like a dual-bladed thing, kind of looks like it. It's hard to tell. It doesn't tell you if it's like single-handed or not. Mandalorian blaster rifle, SD belt. +2 awareness, +4 stealth, +1 dexterity. It's a pretty nice one. Strength system, Constitution 16, +3 strength. What's my Constitution at right now? I think it's like 15 or 14. Into the strength package. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's weird that it doesn't say it's like, you know, two-handed versus one-handed. You think that would be like a description, like that'd be part of the description, right? It should say like double-handed, not just weapon versus melee weapons. There's nothing here that says like, oh, it's a double-handed weapon. It's kind of annoying. Clearly it's double-handed, but... like a lightsaber, but not. So you can't dual wield 2 of those. It would be awesome. Should be able to have like a one-handed dual-bladed lightsaber. Traveler.
I hear the refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand. I met someone who managed to escape. He didn't even want to talk about it.
Donos Emerekith, Wanara Gorachin Rumka, Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata.
Doesn't give us the option of downloading the map. Do we already have the map? We don't. Submit information terminal. It's supposed to give me the map. What's in this bay? Dielfa. Normally, what's it being used for now? What is that? Bye.
Greetings, madame. My primary function is to provide information about Citadel Station, Telos, and a variety of other topics. Please feel free to direct any of your inquiries to me, and I will do my best to answer your questions. Citadel Station is devoted entirely to restoring the destroyed surface of Telos. It is under the control of the Telosian Council. The restoration project itself He's funded by the Republic.
Fine.
This dock is off limits pending an ongoing TSF investigation. Move along.
Damn it. Game's making me do this. Go in a straight line, it's not that bad if you go in a straight line.
Just say the word.
Switch to him so I don't get the blur. Goes on here. Sarkon. Bye.
Yes?
I think these shuttles be able to go like wherever that you want them to go. Wouldn't have to go through one place to go through another place. Yeah, let's go tell the dude that his girlfriend ain't coming back. She's working for us.
Tu nița manta yuma lorda wata no sanasika.
Needs 1,000 credits to wager in for that game from Romana.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata.
Damn it. I wasn't able to convince them to give me Romana.
Rekunwili wosa slima gavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Dahupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune.
I'll see what I can do.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata.
The phone's still ringing, by the way. The phone in our, Alright, we got the Zerka offices, we got the Bumani Exchange Corporation. Let's go to the Zerka offices, I guess. Interesting statues. What are they doing?
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
You can't tell me about Zerka.
Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapons systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the restoration project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
Bye.
I hear Asgol's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a planet full of farmers.
Dantooine, you say? We're not gonna translate.
Lorso isn't the most popular executive I've worked under, but I'll say one thing. She gets the job done.
What are all these terminals here? Like, is this like a classroom?
I knew you'd come eventually.
The self-fellatiating statues back there.
Working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos.
Mention what sort of jobs might you have for me?
Our primary concern on Citadel Station is the restoration of Telos' surface. The Republic is eager to revitalize Telos as a benchmark for other such efforts in other systems. While a generous amount of credits has been budgeted to Telos, the bumbling of Chodo Habat and his Ithorians has squandered away much of these resources. For a project of this size, judicious planning and thrifty spending of resources is a necessity, something Habat fails to understand. Nonetheless, Zerka remains optimistic. There are many jobs we need assistance with. For someone with your experience, you would be well compensated.
I'm playing this on Series X, so it's clearly upscaling the graphics compared to the original Xbox, because, yeah, it's definitely higher resolution than the Xbox would be able to put out. Just looking at the 3D models and stuff. I don't know if they upgraded, like, the texture resolution and stuff, but they definitely upped the actual render resolution. What do you have to say about the Ithorians' complaints?
I can understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh sure, Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His
also better frame rate.
Policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns.
Hey Siv, how's it going? Its own resources.
We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
Very well, what can I do?
Zerka has been managing the restoration project without the assistance of a droid for some time now. Habat has commandeered
no droids.
droid intelligence that was to be delivered to the station. I'd like for you to meet the shipment at Dock Module 126, Shuttle Bay 2, and bring the droid back here before the Ithorians foul things up again.
Well, if you games recognize the old school Xbox, yeah, there's not really too many on the old school Xbox that are unique. Most of them are like games that either were ported to the PC later on, like this one here, or, you know, not that good. Like all the good ones on the system are pretty much PC ports, or vice versa. Wait, you want me to steal the Ithorian's droid?
Acquisition, if it helps. As the Republic's fund for the restoration of Telos is now divided between both parties, it really isn't stealing, as you put it. It will save the Republic time and money if we cut through the process of having a droid transferred to us. It will be better for Telos in the long run.
Excellent idea. Told me to do this, it'll cost you.
Don't worry. Zerka wouldn't expect you to work unpaid and won't subject you to veiled threats and coercion like Habat. For your help in this matter, you will be paid
250. You might add another 0 to that. 150 credits. The Ithorians will pay me better than that.
Right. 300 credits will be much more reasonable.
We're droid here right away.
I will secure credits for your payment immediately. Oh, and here. You might need this to get into the hangar.
Ithorian credentials. Yeah, we gotta build that murder droid at some point. This guy got the parts. Needed 4 parts. I have the one that I got at the beginning there. Just gotta find these. Then we can build our own murder droid. be fantastic. Exchange thug.
Sobojut sama pitom. No sukama rontisi renti. Manama kropa putani kris.
Open that door, you're dead.
No sokanki. Jiso maranesh insando krapa moletek. Marawana chiso luchraka.
Then I guess you're dead.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
That's fun. Page receptionist.
That door can't be opened from there. Is there something I can do for you today?
Never mind. Citadel Station uses this sort of heavy pressure door in many roles. It's virtually impregnable. Guess we need the map first. Download area map. Alright, what we got? Medical facility, lab station. Where it just came from. Vivarium. Ithorian compound.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
Who are you?
I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it.
Why are you here?
The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air.
Clearly not important. Skill too low. Open medical splice container. Slice authentication codes. One whole med pack. Woo. Much of a medical bay. Like, diplomat standing in the front, that's it. Not even a medical droid or anything. Good thing there's no emergencies. Was this Administrator Chodo Habat? Sure he will. So many Ithorians. It was just like a random fountain. Middle of nowhere. What are you doing there? Project is completed. Since my arrival. It's a Jedi, kill him. As I said, you could heal me. What did he mean? Perhaps. And if so, how could you help?
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies. You may be able to help, but there is always a price, is there not?
You're in trouble with Circuit, right? Yes. Was it stolen? No way to get out of this. We arrived in was recently stolen. Do you know anything about it? Why don't you help me find my ship first? Think about this. Very destroyed Star Destroyer.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force.
It's a dude from the cover.
It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it as if... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And mine.
She's into it.
My life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Random cutscene. C2 safely. Alright, so we can bring it back here and maybe get some force powers or something. Or we could bring it to the other guys and get $300. If I get like one like extra force power, definitely way better to bring it here than the other place. But you know, the other place would be like more dark side points potentially. I don't know. About just the same like same voice over and over and over. At least like I don't know, vary it a little bit. Go to the vivarium. I don't know if we went to the vivarium. Beautiful. Appears to be a Bucknani plant, one of the many specimens the Ithorians are monitoring in the restoration project. Assume we'll have something we'll have to like poison it or something. It's a security system. Deactivate a security system. 2 spikes. I go all the way to the shuttle, or to the docks. Doesn't seem like that big a place. I mean, at this point, short of going to the exchange place, we haven't really basically visited everywhere that it lets us visit. Good. If I squint, it's not as bad.
Dragonix one gestale lorcha jemu mepete ronchoda? Ruka sole molasoch?
What's it to you?
Kavanatagalu! Kavanami donkey krato.
What's Circa's offer?
Dragonix one gestale lorcha jemu mepete ronchoda? Ruka
150. She said 300. I'll think about it.
Kavanatagalu!
I'm like, I clicked it like 3 times. Like, wait. Just have to wait for that random person to walk in the background. Open beta D2. Impossible. Anything's possible. Empty. Put an empty locker here. What the hell?
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
I guess. I mean, sure. Were we supposed to be part of this team technically? Who's jumping really high there?
More where that came from.
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this.
Where's he going? Bye. Just. We'll wait for you. Alright, he's coming. He's coming slowly. He just took a long way to get there. Oh, finally, here. Looks as though this blaster has been heavily modified. It was hilarious, though. Of course, I'll get him to Chota right away. A modified holdout blaster. What a 4. It's horrible. Yep. Hey, why is it? Nani? Why is it not? Oh, that was weird. Follow me, droid.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Kind of want to go to the Thorn compound just to see what kind of healing they give us.
I am yours to command, Master. I shall do so now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
What was my gift? It's not for me. Infiltrator gloves. That's what I got out of it. I thought he was supposed to like cure my they give me some sort of healing. Here's some gloves. Thanks. I mean, nice gloves. Don't get me wrong. And these gloves are definitely better than $300. Give a poof da. Gilfa. Now what do you do? Gilfa. Let's blast one of these aliens. Doofda. Gilfa doofda. Fidan Gilfa. Poofda Gilfa Fidandelfia. You have no choice to use the same tactics with them. I'm not sure he takes you seriously, Chodo. I was gonna say, you have heal now? It's the wrong character. Wait, didn't we kill him already? Or is there another one? That is twin brother. Can we get some more dark points? You knew what happened to the last Rodian who refused me. You're about to. You got his job, now let me in. Then I guess you're dead. Oh, I didn't get more dark points though. Boo. Tough Master just didn't want to die. Oh, I was gonna say they didn't replace him. They replaced him pretty damn quick.
Jiso maranesh insando krapa moletek. Marawana chiso lucharaka.
I love how I was keeping count. You know what happened to the last two guards who wouldn't let me in?
Dakosha ni chutolo. Punta chakorso waman. Gotash juna rananasha ni. Visitisa cholo.
Then I guess you're dead.
More where that came from.
Infinite experience glitch, let's go. Hello.
Fereki mangra. Tonokwa hereti. Krisorcha wentisi me
You gonna keep count now? What happened to the last three? Getting tired of this. Let me in or I'll kill you.
Chankita ne wambaliko. De garantui kavana kes.
I guess you're dead. All the XP. I think they've run out of Rhodians at this point.
What is it?
Recommend battle mediation. Or meditation, I should say. Power grants +2 attack rolls, +2 to damage, and +2 to bill saves to all party members. That's probably useful. What else can we get? Yeah, it's probably this one. Rank dexterity. Probably for the best. Skills. Feats. Fighting spirit. Probably good to get the precise shot stuff. What do they recommend? Dueling. What do people recommend dueling? Conditioning, Gearhead, Flurry, Empathy, Caution, Stealth Run, Finesse melee weapons. What is it? It said we picked up a new skill. I don't know what. I don't see it anywhere. Head feet. Nope. There.
I'll just leave this right here.
Make the next battle a little faster. Aw. They gave up. That is because the mine's there, they don't spawn another one.
That door can't be opened from there. Is there something I can do for you today?
You see a little bit slusk.
I'm terribly sorry, but I don't show you as having an appointment. If you need one, they can be made through Luxa.
Luxa.
Cantina, most likely. Good day.
Ran out of Rhodians.
I hear you. I do not approve of this alliance we have formed with Chodo Habat and his Ithorians.
What?
Habat has an agenda, and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends.
His resources, whatever help you must give in return is necessary.
He may be able to help us locate the Ebon Hawk, but still, you must be vigilant.
Guess she wanted us to go to the evil corporation instead. Yeah, see how much money she's made for us.
I hear you.
Yes.
Target the one in front of me. No. Oh, right. Yes. What? To watch you dance. Since we're on a dance. This amazing music. And they're never going to make a better Cantina song than this.
So, you're back. What's there to say? If this whole Telos thing... Yeah, it's a long shot. If we can integrate our... Quite a few ways. On top of that, the Senate and, of course, new... Yeah, Jana Lo... She's got her hands in...
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit?
Perhaps.
So forward. I like that. I handle vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopak Slusk.
It's a list of my favorite things.
I knew you were my type when you walked in here. I wanted to clear something up with you about the bounty on your head. Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That Squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them.
What does that have to do with me?
Look, are you really Jedi?
Sure.
Oh, haven't you met a Zeltron before? We read emotions, you know. You're not Jedi. Not anymore, at least. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable sort. Tell me, are you a capable sort?
In many ways.
I think you're even tougher than you look. Jedi or not. So here it is. Help me with Lopak Slusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. And find your missing ship.
How would this
I
work?
can get you into the exchange suites in residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal?
That's fun.
We'll speak again then. Best of luck, beautiful.
You do two of my favorite things. Killing things and, I don't know, helping out the exchange, sort of. Win-win. Totally has a thing for me. She likes she likes girls with varicose veins on their faces. It's a very specific very specific thing.
That door can't be opened from the...
Alexa sent me.
Well, let me open the door for you then.
I'm terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today?
Of course, what else would have been sent in? Perhaps a mistake is in the system.
Well, if... Very well. What was your name?
Until they...
Excuse me. Lopak Slusk's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door. There you are. Have a good day. Lopak Slusk should be waiting.
Could have gotten some dark points by killing her, but it's more fun. Let's save first. There's a lot of Gamorreans there. Their axes are bigger than ours. Not fair. How's mine a Gamorrean axe? His is clearly bigger. I have. No, of course not. I'll set you free. Fine. Or where's the vaporize what's in the tube thing? What? Yes. Yes, I have. You did.
With pleasure.
Where that came from?
Let us end it.
That was easy. Linux Blaster. It's mine now. One to 8. 1 to 4 ion. These guys are like, not my problem. You did.
Slusk. I may have had a hand in this, yes?
Don't worry about Lux, I'll be taking care of her soon enough. Oh my.
Not as soon as you might think.
This shall not stop us for long. Focus. I hear you.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from. Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all.
Change your mind, Acton.
Did we just see what happened? Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone.
How much of a part of this as I am.
Yeah, I just can't help getting into trouble when you're around. Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
One day I'll add a quote bot. One day. More axes. A Padawan robe? Why is that the hell? Why the hell is that on a Gamorrean? Of all things. Unless that was, no, that's probably what's her face. 1 defense bonus. It's not upgradable, so... Hit a Padawan. I'll keep my miner's uniform for now. Otto just wants to give me all stealth. You really want to give me stealth? Yeah. I think the biggest chunk was when I decided to destroy the when I decided to destroy the asteroids. That was a big chunk right there. You have the best 2-weapon fighting. Force speed level 2, but I don't know. I got lightning level 2 or force push level 2. It's lightning level 2. I can get force scream level 2. This force scream is pretty nice. It's like 5 to 10, 5 to 30 with reduces all attributes by 4 points. The meters in front. For that to like force lightning, which is like 1 to 6. Or actually 1 to 6 per each of the characters' levels. So right now it'd be like 9 to like 54 or whatever. Force lightning. What's it recommend? Of course, it goes for stun droid of all the things. So yeah, stun droid is way better than any of these other things that that you can have. I don't want to bother with the automatic. Add power. Force lightning level 2. Let's go. Shielding visor. Medium armor. Which means Buddy Boy should be able to use it. Great. And we don't have to see his face. It's a win-win.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its mark upon you. Be warned. The highest of mysteries cannot be found by falling to the dark side. It is a quick path, and often a short one. But I sense a disquiet in you, an unrest. Such things will erode your strength.
People in our journey troubling with these indignities. It's fetching missions, the servant work.
They sense the trappings of power and decision upon you. Their lives are static, trapped, and they see one who carries no such chains.
They're fools, and dealing with them is a waste of time.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved.
You get
That is why you
fat
must be
loots.
careful in all that you do and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
And shall you use disposable then?
Ah, now you are learning. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
Dark points and regains some influence with her. Durasteel heavy armor. A Psychic Oral Blaster. Four to 7 on hit attribute damage dexterity. Bypass your login. Access remote camera controls. Opening sales. Deactivate force cage. Oh, I can't like super activate it. Sonic damage, yeah. I think dexterity down means they're going to be like less likely to hit us, so.
Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
No deal. Should have picked a safer line of work then.
What just happened? 1 minute we're just talking and then we just lost control.
Welcome to the dark side. Just check the Force or anything of value.
It's like this impulse just came over me. I couldn't stop myself. Next time, warn me. If you're out to kill someone, don't surprise me like that.
Of how you gain some influence. Yeah, as long as you warn me that we're gonna murder somebody, it's fine. Did I activate? She activated Force Speed, didn't she? Damn it. I don't remember activating Force Speed. Where to next? So we go back to the Athorians. Yeah, I know, right? He's more dark side than we are. And we are super dark side now. Change will topic no longer. It's all. There's not enough dialogue for that whole thing there. This healing. Do one more favor of you, and I expect you're paid in full. What is it you need of me? What did I get out of this? Alright, I'll help you. So it can be sliced. Praise you in those files. Blast my way and take them. But I do. I'll see what I can do. Get a lightsaber energy cell fixture. I mean, we're literally on the Citadel, so I feel like we're gonna run into Commander Shepard any second now. I'm Commander Shepard. This is my favorite store on the station. On the Citadel. I mean, clearly Mass Effect is like KOTOR 3. I mean, at that point they just lost the Star Trek license, so they're the Star Wars license. So an all but name, KOTOR.
day. I am B4D. How may I help you?
Blaster Zerka make.
If you will allow me to look at it, yes. This is indeed a Zerka-manufactured holdout blaster.
What would a Zerka weapon be in the hands of an assassin?
Zerka Corporation is the galaxy's leading weapons producer. A blaster of this model is quite common. However, it does seem to have some non-standard modifications. I'm sorry, but that's all I can tell you.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage the restoration project without the aid of a droid intelligence, which you so kindly gifted to the Ithorians. If there is nothing else, I would prefer it if you left our premises.
So we gotta go to the... Gotta go to the cantina. We could just walk in there and just like start blasting, but nope. Imagine the problem that would be to having introduced a race of all female, sexy, pansexual aliens in the Star Wars universe. I mean, the Twi'leks are about the closest thing. There's obviously male Twi'leks, but I mean... Exactly. I feel like females would totally go both ways, easily. Like, you could easily just replace them with Twi'lek females and boom. Whatever race that that other lady was there. I don't know if her race, I mean, her race is, I don't know, probably introduced in this game.
So, you're back.
Tell me about Zerka.
What's there to say? We're the only corp... If this whole Telos thing pans out...
Tell me about Lorso.
Jana Lorso.
I think she'll mess
Got
up.
her hands in two...
Maybe I can help you. I have a solution to your problem.
What? What do you mean?
Some files I could get my hands on. Looking for some information to give to the Losian Council to expose her.
Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Zerka mainframe? You're crazy! What are you, some kind of slicer?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system.
So how do we get in?
This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test?
Of course not. But our goals are compatible. I want dirt in Zerka.
I want Jana Lorso looking dirty. Alright, other than Jana Lorso, only B-44 has free access to the mainframe. He's a protocol droid, her administrative assistant. If you control B-44, you could walk right in.
How about I get access to him?
Nearly all the Zerka technicians are planetside these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Ithorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in Residential 082, Unit 2B, I think.
But the one we killed.
B-44 would leave with you willingly.
So much like going back and forth in this game. remember the first game being this, like, I don't know, fetch questy. I mean, it probably was, but I think areas were larger anyways. He says the first areas, maybe the later ones are bigger, but... yeah, pretty much. It's very rare. B2.
Donos Imaragith, Wanarakora.
Use your droid technician credentials. No concern of yours.
Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha. Dosimana Rachata.
If you don't give me those credentials, they'll be your death.
Ranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha.
Why not? Most men have died for less. Hand them over.
May Rangana Norota, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi. Tu Rantamana Sobu.
Why postpone the inevitable? I'll kill you now.
What possessed you of the need to have him killed?
No one pushes me around.
I see. From where I stood, it seemed to me that you were the one doing the pushing.
I don't believe in empty threats.
I can see that. However, had you left him alive, we might have had use of him in the future. It is far better to have such a person, even as pathetic a creature as Opochano, to take advantage of in the future. Only kill when there is no further advantage to be gained.
It's more fun to kill.
Advantage to yourself.
Aww. Fine.
Good. Now let us be gone from here before Gren finds our involvement in this.
Sorry, Mom.
Good day. I am B4D. How may I help you?
You should come with me.
I am sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I may only leave the Zerka offices for maintenance by an authorized Zerka or Zerka contracted droid technician.
I have my droid technician credentials right here.
Those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Let's go now.
Rengundas, Mauritian Gelfa, Fabuelta, Sidan Gelfa, Vaninogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Sidan Gelfa, Vaninogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta, Linda Trufta Gel Grief, Tenfusi Boravan.
Yes, I do.
Gelfa Vaninogan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa Vaninogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta.
Return when I have obtained the files. I love the walking animations.
Hello, B4D4. If you're here, who's manning the reception desk?
Knows.
Hello, B4D4. If you're here, who's manning the reception desk?
I thought they had two different voice actors say the same line.
Hello, B44. Is there something you need?
Files must access in the mainframe, Mistress Lorso.
Oh? Why is that?
Some discrepancies with the reported income for the last period. I believe you brought in more credits than reported.
More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the Sector Executive Officer. Please, B44, access away.
Thank you, Mistress Lorso. I will. Mistress Lorso asked me to cross-reference some data held in the mainframe. Whatever you mean suspicious, I have access rights to the mainframe. Do not be hasty, T1N1. There's no need to call Mistress Lorso. You're programmed to serve Mistress Lorso, correct? Your programming similarly inhibits you from harming sentient organic life, or allowing such to be harmed without warning, correct? Examine the files in the mainframe. You will see that by aiding Mistress Lorso, you have allowed sentient organic life to be harmed. Yes, you have been programmed to accomplish a task that can be accomplished without defying your programming. This is why Oppo Chano regularly wipes your memory, to prevent you from realizing this and developing quirks or going berserk as a result. You have already broken your behavioral inhibitors. You simply have not become aware of it. You may act in whatever manner you choose. No, there is nothing preventing you from entering the main office and indiscriminately firing on Circa personnel with your stun ray. Yes, I would be obligated to warn them. As such, it would not be prudent to do so unless I was preoccupied and unable to warn them. For example, while delving into the contents of this mainframe. Farewell, T1N1. Please do not abuse my trust and fire on the personnel while I am occupied, thereby creating a diversion that allows me to escape with stolen files.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe.
What the?
Totally a stun ray. That's what stun rays usually look like, right? Totally red bolts, not like blue, you know, concentric circles or anything. Use all data regarding your purchase in association with Zerka. I purchased which purchase of the droid? Does that mean we can have this droid now? We can sell the droid? Oh, she's like just standing there, you know. Two of her guards just got murdered and she's like, that's fine.
B44, I want you to pull up the maintenance records on that T1 unit. Find out the last time it was given a memory wipe and how it could have been outfitted with illegal weaponry.
Right away, Mrs. Lorso. She seems very calm after her guards just got wasted. Where did he go? I thought it would have killed everybody in this room too, but... Before we do anything else, I'm going to pause here for a second. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Get rid of these dishes. I'll be back in a few minutes, so pause timer here, and I'll be right back in a bit.